A very warm welcome to you. Many thanks for finding time to be with us on this week's edition of the program. We remain your source for all the latest happening in the world of business. My name is Susan Obiako. You're welcome. On our lineup this week, we speak to Mr. Fola Daniel, Managing Director, FBS, on the CEO rendezvous in the reinsurance landscape in the face of emerging risk and other issues in the sideline of the 50th AIO conference in Namibia. According to him, reinsurers are ensuring that underwriters price the risk appropriately. Take a listen.
Reinsurance companies are beginning to prescribe minimum rates, range of rates for certain classes of business.
On this edition also, we bring you highlights from the 2024 SMES CONFAB organized by Newsng under the theme Bringing SMEs into the Financial Services Network via FinTech at the Radisson Hotel Ikeja, Lagos. Keynote speaker Dr. Biodun Adedipe noted that the #1 challenge for SMEs in Nigeria is limited access to finance. Take a listen.
Is that of several challenges facing MSMEs, 2 of them are major. Limited access to finance. I remember sometime in 1997, I was involved in a study by the British Council on access to finance for companies in Nigeria. And I've been a part of several such studies over the years. But what we found, by the time we did financial sector strategy for year 2020, FSS 2020, I led the credit market team. So we discovered at that time that there was so much to learn from other nations in terms of how to create an avenue of access to finance for MSMEs especially.
These and many more are what we have for your viewing pleasure. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the lineup. Details in a moment. Please stay with us.
Nomination is now open for the 2024 Almond Insurance Industry Awards in the following categories: Insurance CEO of the Year, Insurance Woman of the Year, Insurer or Broker, Life Insurance Company of the Year, General Insurance Company of the Year, Insurance Broker of the Year, Insurance Broking Company of the Year, Takaful Company of the Year, Micro Insurance Company of the Year, Most Valuable Insurance Customer of the Year. To nominate, please visit the website www.almondinsuranceindustry.awards.com to nominate your choice. Only nominated candidates can be voted for. Nomination is free and open to the public. Nomination closes 24th of June 2024. Almond Insurance Industry Awards, rewarding excellence.
Well, climate change is real. 4, 5, 10 years ago, people thought climate change is one of those passing issues and is not really serious. But climate change is here with us. Go back to Nigeria, for instance, where the part of Nigeria I come from. In November, you can't see rain. That would be the height of dry season. But we begin to see rain falling in November and December. So climate change is here. And it's affected the ecology of most countries. Nigeria is not an exception. We are beginning to see high rising weather. In Dubai, 45 degrees centigrade is normal. But in Nigeria, we are beginning to see 45, 46. So the climate change is here with us. As reinsurers, what are we doing? Insurance is part of global business. And I know a lot of underwriters are devising means of managing this risk. It is a risk, but also it is an opportunity. It's giving us new products area, new thinking, and potential of income for the insurance industry globally, not just in Nigeria. Well, we thank God. I mean, when we started end of COVID 2020, it looked like a tall order because we came in, if you like, say the wrong time. For reinsurance renewals, you must start talking about renewals from July, August, September. So, but by November, most companies will have concluded their reinsurance program, and some of them will have even submitted to NICOM. That was the time we came in. And there was a thought, I was thinking within the board that why don't you shift our operations until beginning of 2022? I insisted, I said, no, let's start. We were late in getting our license. Why do we want to keep this license for another 1 year? And we dared to move in. We thank God that the support from the insurance industry was unimaginable. The goodwill. A lot of people that had submitted their treaties recalled them back in order to accommodate us. That's why we were able to write almost 10 billion in the first year of operation. We were miserably late, but we wrote nearly 10 billion. Our second year was another time of celebrations. The projection for the second year was 12 billion because we said you don't move geometrically in reinsurance because every insurance company must have placed their risk somewhere with some reinsurers. So you don't barge in and get them reducing and giving you. But that's exactly what happened. We are giving extra piece of the cake in addition to our entry point. So at the end of 2022, instead of the projected 12 billion, we were able to do 16 billion. And so we can only say that God has been good to us. The insurance industry have done me well, honestly. Now, reinsurers are secondary underwriters. The primary underwriters are insurance companies. And our transaction with insurance companies, if you like, call it a blind date. If they take a bad business, they dump it on reinsurers, and you pay the bulk of the claim when it materializes. What have we done to encourage good underwriting? Insurance companies that are writing well and profitably get generous commissions, okay? In fact, when an account does exceptionally well, there's another tier of commission that can accrue to an underwriting company. One of the bad boys, those who will take just any risk, anyhow. The reinsurers, since they are in business to make money, have a way of checkmating bad underwriting. One, the commission rates can be reduced, become punitive. So instead of getting 30%, we say, well, last year your results showed negative, so we won't pay you 30%, we'll pay you 25%. You can see that we've come down. On rating, I think that is the biggest issue in the market, in the African market, where a company is underwriting business at a loss. And at renewal, they still go to that same company and say, well, we'll give you a discount as a result of forces of competition. The international reinsurers have come to the conclusion that, hey, since they own the pen and they can use the pen the way they like, as they are the owners of the capital, what can we do? Reinsurance companies are beginning to prescribe minimum rates, range of rates for certain classes of business. For instance, just an example, textile industry. We look at the textile industry globally. Is it profitable? It's not profitable. Therefore, certain measures must be introduced to make the business better. And then the reinsurers can also say that, well, for this type of business, any rate that is less than this minimum is not acceptable. That does not stop the underwriter from taking the business. It only means that when you take a business that is below a prescribed rate, a standard rate, an acceptable rate, you take it for your own net account. You cannot cede it to the reinsurer. So if the loss or the business becomes a loss, you become your own reinsurer for the purposes of that business. If you suffer a loss as a direct insurance company and you are not able to recover, I do believe that the owners of the business will ask questions and they will find answers. The management can try to micromanage the information, but out there they say, yes, we didn't reinsure them because they are used to taking bad business. So the owners of such a business are not likely to give a Christmas greeting card to such a person. They do away with the management. So these are ways that reinsurers are ensuring or attempting to ensure that proper underwriting is done. Risk improvement measures. Reinsurers are also interested in pre-insurance activities. It's not unusual to find reinsurers engaging in pre-insurance inspection. You have a large risk and it's okay, well, can we do an inspection at our own cost? So they go there, do inspection, and they can introduce or recommend measures to improve the risk. If these measures are adopted, it can also impact on the rate. If you have accepted these risk improvement measures, the rate can be impacted in a positive way for the underwriter. And also the commission that is payable to the underwriter can be enhanced. I think I'm not going to talk about United because that is tending towards unionism. They are not unions. But the reinsurers are generally agreed that appropriate premium must be paid for the risk that is brought into the basket. And that is not uncommon to find reinsurers pulling out of risk of portfolio of certain insurance companies. The Munich Re were in Nigerian markets, a number of companies, dealing with them. But today you can count the number of companies they are participating in. So once they consider a portfolio not profitable and they've made behind the door recommendations that are not being carried out, they simply pull out. So reinsurers generally are agreeable that appropriate rates must be applied for a risk that is brought to bear. But why are reinsurers interested in this? Reinsurers themselves have reinsurers. Our reinsurers are called retrocessionaires. So if for my motor portfolio, they slam 10%, this is your estimated gross premium income, let's say 1 billion naira. The reinsurers now says 10% of that is what you pay us as retro. If my retrocessionaires is charging me 10% on my motor portfolio, I cannot give that same cover to another company for 8%. Do you understand? for me to write profitably, I must charge over and above what I'm paying for my own security. So it's not uncommon for me to pay 10% and then charge the other person 12%. So they don't have to enforce it. What I don't have, I cannot give. I can only give what I have. I think the problem in Nigeria or Africa is financial literacy. When I talk about financial literacy, even within the university community, you go there and talk about insurance. They can't see the value. Why do you want me to insure my vehicle? Why should I do more than third party? I'm doing third party for the purposes of, yes. But when people begin to see value, they will embrace insurance mechanism as a means of managing their risk. How can they see this value? If 3-4 people insure a vehicle, you did comprehensive, you took third party, I did acts, and your vehicle, or hypothetically somebody else's vehicle is involved in an accident, an insurance company promptly settled the claim. The remaining 3 people that did not take comprehensive will say, so it's true. Is it true? Is it true? Insurance mechanism is still magical to people. How can I pay you 100 naira and in the event of a loss, I get 1,000? It's unbelievable. But insurance is a game of large number, where 1,000 people insures, only about 200 of them may be involved in one mishap or the other that give rise to a claim. So when we pull all these monies together, we're able to settle the losses of a few people that are unfortunate. When people see more and more of this insurance company being promptly settling claims, they will see value. They will see value.
All right, welcome back. Moving on, we bring you highlights from the 2024 Super Newsng SME CONFAB Lagos. It was a gathering of key stakeholders. Happy viewing.
Nomination is now open for the 2024 Almond Insurance Industry Awards in the following categories: Insurance CEO of the Year, Insurance Woman of the Year, Insurer or Broker, Life Insurance Company of the Year, General Insurance Company of the Year, Insurance Broker of the Year, Insurance Broking Company of the Year, Takaful Company of the Year, Micro Insurance Company of the Year, Most Valuable Insurance Customer of the Year. To nominate, please visit the website www.almondinsuranceindustry.awards.com to nominate your choice. Only nominated candidates can be voted for. Nomination is free and open to the public. Nomination closes 24th of June 2024. Almond Insurance Industry Awards. Rewarding excellence.
Small and medium enterprises, SMEs, plays an important role in every society. Apart from the fact that they outnumber large firms, employ more people, they are entrepreneurial in nature, thereby helping to shape innovation. Super Newsng, an online news platform recently put together, its 2024 SMEs CONFAB in Lagos under the theme Bringing SMEs into the Financial Services Network via FinTech. Welcoming participants to the CONFAB, the Chief Executive Officer of Super Newsng, Ngozi Oyekusi, said that the aim of the conference is to help SMEs explore areas that can help them overcome financial challenges.
The conference will, among other things, examine the key challenges faced by SMEs in Nigeria and provide practical solutions to help them to overcome it. It will equally explore the benefits of fintech for small businesses, including how it can help them overcome financial challenges and drive growth through technology-driven solutions. This CONFAB is a learning opportunity designed to enhance awareness, deepen understanding of participants on how SMEs can grow and sustain their business by embracing various financial services options, including banking, capital markets, pension, and insurance.
In his brief remarks, the representative of the Director General SMEDAN, Mr. Olukayode Shode, said that the role of SMEDAN is to make MSMEs competitive nationwide.
SMEDAN role is to make MSMEs competitive in all ramifications. In that wise, we have a policy, national policy, which will due next year. And I'm very sure before the end of this year, we'll be having engagement with stakeholders to harvest their input for the upcoming policy. There are 7 key areas of that policy. We have finance, marketing, skills development, extension and support services, technology, research and development, infrastructure and cost of doing business, institutional, legal and regulatory framework.
Delivering the keynote speech, Dr. Biodun Adedipe, MD CEO Biodun Adedipe and Associates Limited, noted that to deepen MSME's footprint in Nigeria, it must have 3 critical components.
So how do we deepen the footprint of MSMEs in our economy and align with the kind of growth we want to see? We want to see growth that has 3 attributes. Number 1, the growth is inclusive, it creates jobs. Number 2, the growth is sustainable. That means we have created a platform that makes us to repeatedly drive growth, what in accounting we refer to as being concerned. And then the third one is sustained, which means 3 active words: inclusive, sustainable, and sustained economic growth. That is what we want. Now, I will move on from this particular slide and go to the next section. And that is challenges facing SMEs. Our convener mentioned earlier on some of those challenges, quite all right. But what I want to bring before this audience is that of several challenges facing MSMEs, 2 of them are major: limited access to finance.
The high point of the MSMEs CONFAB was the panel session and open forum. Panelists were Malam Kasmi Garba Kofi, MD CEO APT Securities and Funds Limited, Yeye Modupe Dada, Chairman Nigerian Association of Small and Medium Enterprises NASME, Mr. Olukayode Shode of SMEDAN, and a host of others. In his submission, Malam Kofi employed government agencies to go beyond providing finance and provide affordable technologies that will make it easier for MSMEs to operate.
Yes, SMEs, you are providing finance, but you have to go beyond providing finance. You need to go into technology and spend much to simplify this technology and also subsidize it and introduce you to most of these people that are using old systems so that they can move further. And by so doing this, you will see that a lot of entrepreneurs will be much better. SMC, you need to go further in packaging. Our major problem is packaging.
Nomination is now open for the 2024 Almond Insurance Industry Awards in the following categories: Insurance CEO of the Year, Insurance Woman of the Year, Insurer or Broker, Life Insurance Company of the Year, General Insurance Company of the Year, Insurance Broker of the Year, Insurance Broking Company of the Year, Takaful Company of the Year, Micro Insurance Company of the Year, Most Valuable Insurance Customer of the Year, To nominate, please visit the website www.almondinsuranceindustry.awards.com to nominate your choice. Only nominated candidates can be voted for. Nomination is free and open to the public. Nomination closes 24th of June 2024. Almond Insurance Industry Awards, rewarding excellence.
That's our time on the program this week. Many thanks for spending this time with us. Join us again same time, same station next week for a fresh package. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. My name is Susan Obiako. Until next time, it's a goodbye.